gets the first word.
Well, could have been a conversation about the win, or about those 4 straight threes at the end of the half, or about the best team in the West, all about the dunk. Over and over again. The dunk. Ludicrously speedy. The dunk. Infectious with the slow-mo. The dunk. 2 questions here, you guys. To go clear out. What did you think of the dunk? And what did you think of the Clippers' win over the Thunder around the horn to J.A. Adande?
That was an important win for the Clippers. They beat the top 2 teams in the Western Conference on back-to-back nights. Chris Paul looked great. Blah, blah, blah. The dunk, that's all anyone can talk about. The arena was buzzing the entire rest of the game. Usually a dunk has a moment, then things kind of subside. But the buzz did not go away because it was that big of a moment. The best in-game dunk we've seen in the NBA. I'm sorry, it doesn't get better than that. Going over a center, a great defensive center like that, elevating, seemed like his head was above the rim when he threw it down, and sometimes in moment just becomes bigger than any other aspect of the game. That's what happened with this one.
Is that what you saw with
LeBron James dunking over John Lucas?
Yeah, I think it has to rank in the 40 years that I've been watching basketball, sitting there at home, watching it, saying, this is the best dunk I've seen since Dr. J took off from the free throw line, the ABA All-Star game, Chocolate Thunder breaking backboards when he was playing in the league. David Thompson, a guy who was only 6'3", being able to dunk over centers. But that, I think, energized the crowd, energized the team. And the thing about it, he's had 47 dunks this year, but let's look at beyond that, and the Clippers. It's not just about the dunks. When you brought in Butler, who had 22 after 3 quarters last night, the fact that Chauncey Billups the night before, watching him here against the Nuggets with 32 points, Paul doing the job he's doing, Blake is surrounded by people, and it's not just about dunks. Scott Brooks said afterward, the Oklahoma City coach said, this is the best team we played all year long.
I was wondering if somebody was going to see that quote. Good job, Paige. Kalish, get in there.
When you think of all the dunks we've seen the last 30, 40 years in dunk contests, in games, it's very hard to do anything that entertains us anymore. This dunk blew up Twitter. This had everybody talking about it. And I think it's great for the Clippers for the reasons Woody just talked about it. It overshadows the fact that this is becoming a very good team in a hurry. They're 12-6, best record in the division. And last night, when they're beating the best team in the league, or the team with the best record, by the end of the 3rd quarter, Caron Butler had 22 points. This guy used to be the #2 scoring option here in Dallas before he got hurt. He's about the 4th or 5th most talked about Clipper right now, which shows you the depth of scoring they have.
Blackstone.
Well, Dr. J's dunk on Michael Cooper would have blown up Twitter, too, had there been Twitter back then. I mean, this was a great dunk. I don't know where it would rank on the all-time list. It was the greatest dunk this week after Tyreek Evans' deal the other day, which was absolutely stupendous. But, you know, what this does for Blake Griffin is reminds you of just how strong and athletic he is and the kind of things he can do with a basketball that close to the rim or that far in this case, because it looked like it was a bad dunk because he was too far away. But it also reminds you, watching this game, that put them up by 22 against the best team in the NBA, and it reminds you that, you know, Griffin, he can dunk it, but he's got a lot of other facets to his game that he displayed all throughout that game. The turnaround jump shot he's got now, the post move, he's got the great footwork. He didn't have that when he came into this league.
Adande, are you beginning to believe the Clippers can be the best in the West?
Well, I don't know about the best in the West. I don't know if they can sustain this through the playoffs. Remember, Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, these guys haven't been through the playoffs. The interesting thing is what this means for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I went to Kendrick Perkins, to confirm that he's still alive. B, to hear his thoughts, and yes, he gave Blake Griffin all the credit for a great play. But he also said that the Thunder are not making the sacrifices that championship teams need to make.
So you approached Kendrick Perkins